because a lot of people are out there trying to decide, should I take the course? Should I invest this money? And I feel like any feedback they can get from people who've taken the course is important. Hi, I'm Cheryl, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share today about my experience getting prints made of some of my artwork. I wanted to experiment because before I start doing, offering prints for sale, I want to make sure that the photography that I'm doing myself of my artwork is going to translate well into a print. So I decided, well, let's go the cheapest route possible. Well, I think it's the cheapest route, cheapest, easiest, quickest route possible. That's probably not the highest quality, so that I can know that whatever I get from that, if I'm using a higher quality print place, that I'll know they'll be decent. Now I just did on like high gloss photo paper. So these aren't on any kind of archival paper or anything like that. So I do need to find out what it would look like on a different kind of paper. But for now, I just wanted to make sure that the actual clarity of the image was showing up. That was my main thing. So I'm going to show you how they turned out. And again, this was just done like a same day pickup at my local drugstore. All right. So first of all, I did some 8x8 prints of some of I have paintings that are 12x12. So I did 8x8 prints just to save myself money, but also because I probably, that was the only thing that was offered through this drugstore, but I imagine I can probably get other customized sizes through like Printful or other places like that. Anyway, so here's one. Try to get it where there's not so much gloss. That actually came out pretty good. And this one in particular, there's quite a few places where the canvas tooth shows on the actual painting, but somehow it managed to be pretty clear on this. So I was happy with that. And then my Cheetah Moon painting came out really well. I'm not sure how many people want to buy 8x8 prints, so I probably need to see how big I can get it. I'm thinking if I can at least get it 12x12, which is what the original painting is, that it might be better. So that one came out pretty good. This one, this is an 8x10. The pixel, the canvas tooth kind of made it look more pixelated, but I might try this one again because I think the way I took the photograph of this one, it was in the light, the way the light was hitting it, I think is why the canvas tooth showed so much. So I just need to experiment with that. And then my Moon Dreams, that painting itself, the original painting, is 30x40. So I did a 11x17, I want to say, of this one. And that turned out really well, actually. Like I said, it looks clear and crisp, and the colors are almost exactly like what's in the painting. And I took these with my cell phone, just so you know. So I just took these with my cell phone, and I have an old Galaxy, what do they call it? Android. So my phone is nothing special, but it sure does take decent pictures, I think. So then I have a couple of mixed media pieces with collage and so on that I did on archival paper. And those are 22 by 30. And I want to be able to offer those as prints because I don't know if I can get people to buy the original, but anyway, but I want to offer them as print because I really like these. So there's that. And I think it came out pretty well, considering, it's hard for you to see, but I can see the depth, I can see the bubbles, I can see the texture. So I'm really happy with how that one came out, as well as my other mixed media paper one, my seahorses and my Egyptian statue. And again, those came out pretty well. They're pretty clear. Like, I like how you can see all my little detailed, and then you can't really see the depth, but there's a lot of depth in there that it captured. So overall, I think that it's going to work out. I just have to have a specific process that I use in taking the photographs. What I did is I have a old easel here, and it's just the kind that has the chain. So what I did was I stood it up as vertical as possible, and I faced it this way toward these windows because I have windows all around in the sunroom. So if it's direct light, it's just too much light and it causes glare, and it you can see the canvas tooth and it just doesn't look right. So what I did was I turned my easel away from the light in the room, so it was kind of in the corner so that the surrounding light was there. And as I took the photograph, the camera, my phone, it picks up enough light filtering through the room that it's still nice and bright when I take the photo. So I just line it up as best I can. I get really close to the easel and I just take the picture. And then I go into on the Android, the app that I have for my photos. I just go in there and I crop them, of course, leaving a little bit of an edge until I can get a close-up view to make sure I'm getting the edge really straight. And then I go and correct that. Then I go back in and I adjust the brightness ever so slightly if necessary, or I don't mess with much else. Like, I don't mess with the contrast or the exposure, but the brightness, if it's too bright, I might take it down a tiny bit, but generally it's because it's maybe just a little too dark. So I bring up the brightness, and it's hard to tell the photo from the painting. I mean, they look so close. Actually, sometimes the photograph looks better than the painting in person. I'm not sure why that happens. I think because if I take it just the right angle to the light, I'm not getting all the canvas tooth, so it just looks richer. It looks, I don't know, it looks smoother and better. So I think that I have found a process as far as photographing my work, and it's getting to the point now where I'm pretty confident about the processes I'm doing. I think it's more my lack of confidence at this point is just in settling on subject matter and collections or themes that people are going to want. I'm still there, believe it or not. I am still there trying to figure out, I mean, I love painting, so I'd paint anything, but I want to paint what people are interested in hanging in their home or their business or wherever. So I'm still there, but I really enjoyed this mixed media collage. These, there's something about how these came out. I don't know. They're my favorites. They're not my husband's favorites. He likes the animal wildlife paintings that I do. So we'll see where this all goes, but I just wanted to share with you the print process and encourage you to give that a try. Just take it to your local drugstore or local print place. And I actually just emailed the files and set it up, and then I went and picked it up. So I didn't even have to go in and fiddle with a thumb drive or any of that. I just did it online and then went and picked it up. And now that I know that these are pretty clear, when I put them up, currently I'm putting some of my stuff up on Saatchi Art, and I'll do a video about Saatchi Art. Most of you probably already know about it, but it's a consignment site, an online gallery. I haven't had a single bite, and I've been on it probably a little over a year now. Never had a single bite. So I don't know if it's worth it. It's not costing me anything to keep my paintings up there. But it's the time involved in continuing to update the work and so on. I'm not sure how the algorithms work on Saatchi, or if there even is any. I don't know how that all works. So we'll keep it there because it's not costing me anything but time. And then in the meantime, I'm working on my website and changing it up, getting ready for whatever series I throw up there. And also probably going to hook up with Squarespace, because right now on my website, I think I just have like a PayPal link. And it's just, I do my own website, and it just needs to be updated. So I may just go ahead and move everything to Squarespace so that I have a built-in app for purchases. And they also, they're partnered up with Printful. So I can actually get my account established with Printful for creating the prints. And then that way too, I don't have to package them myself. And Printful can work through the Squarespace. So I haven't learned how to do it, but I know they can do it. So when I do learn about all that, I will share it with you in a future video. But we're getting down to the wire now, to where, when I'm finished with the Milan Mastery Program, then I'm going to hopefully have all this stuff set up, all my marketing set up, and be ready to hit the ground running. And then it's just up to me. It's up to me to create things that are sellable. I mean, that's the bottom line. We can learn all kinds of things from all kinds of experts out there. But unless we apply ourselves with what we've learned, or really, really focus on honing our talent, our skill, paying attention to detail, and staying mentally in the game, your chances of succeeding and becoming full-time selling anything is going to be slim if you're not trying to take what you learn and apply it. So what's really cool about the Milan Mastery Program is that we can go back, forever have an account there where we can go back and rewatch all the videos, or all the little workshops. And I think that's pretty cool that they give that to us. That's well worth the tuition that we pay for the course. Anyway, so let me know if you've had experiences with prints and who you use. And also comment about where you are with the Milan program, if that's what you're involved in, or if you're a graduate, how is your art career going? I would love to hear from you, and I think it'd be really good to hear for the other viewers to read your comments, because a lot of people are out there trying to decide, should I take the course? Should I invest this money? And I feel like any feedback they can get from people who've taken the course is important. And when I do my full review, once I finish the program, I'll do my full review of the whole program. and I'm going to try to answer a lot of questions. So if there are any questions that anyone has, post them, and that way I can start collecting those questions in order to use them or to answer them when I do my review. So I think that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope I provided you with something useful today. You enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.